Okay. Beyond that, only other things were um, first live action Zelda shots and the little weird leaked footage from the set, which looked so ridiculously fake leaked. It's crazy.
It really looked fake leaked, but no, that was really. I showed me and
But
Paige watched that, and we were
okay,
watching it, and I was like, I don't know, and my wife just was, why is her hair fucking brown?
but wait, but you don't think like shaky cam, but it's still really high quality, and then pan over to Zoomer influencer guy going, "We're watching them filming the Zelda movie,
Listen,
guys," and it looks like it's promotional material is not
listen.
actually just fucking promotional material.
I have become intimately familiar with, for reasons that I will not mention, of the lengths people will go to sneak onto the Fallout set and take photos of shit that's going on. Yeah, no, yeah, you'd be fucking amazed.
So, look, the problem with the Zelda movie is that, well, besides the fact that I obviously don't think it needs to happen or so, and I'm not convinced that live action is the right way to do this anyways. It doesn't necessarily mean that, like, everything has to be an Illumination project, but when you see the screenshots they put out, you're kind of like, okay, I've seen cosplayers doing this way better. So
Yeah,
this is you've got your costumes and your set and your locations, but like it's all going to be in script and how this translates, right? Because again, the look of these characters in costume and stuff, once upon a time it would have been already like, oh my god, I can't believe we're seeing them, but
yeah,
we're past that point. We've seen tons of people doing the most accurate, insane jobs ever with these
absolutely.
characters. So it just has to be in how good of a script it is, how compelling
So,
of
like,
a
yeah,
movie
here's a
it can
couple
be.
of things that they should have done for the Zelda movie, and they didn't do. The first of which would be not make a Zelda movie. They failed at that.
Correct? Yeah, sure.
The second of which is they should have cast a pretty lady as Link and just never mentioned it.
There's that. Yeah,
Also,
sure.
Link should not be allowed to talk. They're gonna fail that for sure.
Cloud in remake kind of tells me that you can take a silent pro tag and make them.
No, Link should only be able to communicate. That's it.
You can
That's it.
you can kind of extrapolate a bit of a character. You can extrapolate the type of person he is from the faces and goofy
Yeah, the
things
type
he
of
does.
person that he is a person that doesn't know how to use human speech.
But ultimately, and I mean, from the looks of the shot to and whatnot, I'm imagining Zelda's going to be like proper titular and main focus there.
Hey, I have a question. Do you think they're gonna speak with fucking American accents?
No, I don't think so. But anyway, okay, sorry, I don't mean literal silent protagonist. I mean protagonist that doesn't have a I mean protagonist that is something that a lot of people insert and interpret in their own way and has multiple interpretations over time versus like somebody who's like fucking Kiryu, who Kiryu is. He's a distinct personality versus somebody like Cloud, who is a person, but there's a lot of self-insert RPG like filling in going on, and a lot of people
Cloud was given like a dozen different things where he talked.
He is for sure, yeah. And
also
some of the fear of adapting him into remake was going to be like, how do you bring everybody's memories of their version of Cloud? How do you consolidate that into something that works? And I think
you make him super hot and drag. That's how you do
it. Yeah, and they did. They did it. They made it work. I think so. That's what I mean. I don't mean literal silent protagonist. Yeah.
So there have been many different versions of Link. There have been 2 different versions of Link. The one that's in every single game that cannot speak because he hit his head or some shit, and the guy from the cartoon from the 80s who goes, "Excuse me, princess," and is like constantly trying to fondle Zelda. So if they're brave. No. They'll go with one of those.
They're not brave.
Oh.
They are not brave. But yeah, I don't know that this. Well, besides the fact that it doesn't need to exist, but it's existing because the jump to films can be incredibly lucrative, and obviously it paid off with Mario. And if you can jump and start making cash in a different medium, holy shit. Why not, right? And hey, look, Arcane and and all these other things are working out. We just saw the Galaxy movie trailer, and yeah, they've established Mario. Show more cameos. Here comes Daisy. Shit looks fine. Like, there you go. You know what to do now, right? They've set up Mario to be a like 5-movie franchise at this point.
Oh, you know what? Somebody in chat pointed out they could have CDI Link. That would be acceptable.
I just I think with live action, you just run this risk of looking like a really elaborate YouTube cosplay movie, you know? And it's
do.
It's difficult to overcome that no matter how high quality.
You know what movie looked like that despite being CG? Warcraft.
Oh, yeah?
Warcraft was like half CG and it totally looked like that. It was fucking weird.
That
movie, it's not good.
I just like that look of the elaborate fan film, you know, is it's so hard to escape for this type of shit. We'll see, you know, it could work if it's got a really fucking great script and everything pans out. But just looking at those screenshots, I'm kind of like, all right, sure. And of course, like, that shit is like, again, Nintendo getting into the fucking film game and being able like to be like, okay, let's get every one of these things made and let's get every Smash Brothers original character with their own movie set up and stuff. That's a insanely lucrative avenue for them to go down. And I
can't wait for the Zelda movie to get a fan cut that removes every single line of Link's dialogue, and people who go, well, you couldn't do a movie like that, watch that cut and go, damn it, that is better. That is better when you remove every single word that Link says.
So I'm thinking that they have no balls. They play the coward's way for every single aspect, but then you do one Hail Mary, like you cast Danny DeVito as Tingle.
Yeah.
And then you let that carry you, meme wise. You know, you put out one shot of him in a super tight Tingle outfit, bulge and all.
Is he just Dano DeVitoing? Like, is he just from
Danny,
Always Sunny?
It's just Danny, but he's in a Tingle outfit.
Yeah.
And you leave the stains.
It's a good movie. That's a good movie now.
And you just commit to one element of the film like that, and the rest is played super serious, perfect for the fans, etc. You know? Kalolimpa! Call him Pop!